Yes, students. So, just a quick recap of the story that we have read up to the part where we see that how Sergei, he offered the beggar a job at his home, and he asked him to come to his house to chop some wood. He was unwilling. The beggar, he was unwilling to do the job, but out of shame he had to do this. He followed the cook, he went to the woodshed and he chopped the wood. So the advocate Sergei, he became happy to see that the person, he has done the job, and he told Olga to give him half a ruble. He also told Olga that she should inform him that he could come to his house on the first day of every month and some work would be ready for him. So the beggar, he started coming to his house quite often, and he would do some work there and earn 20 to 40 kopecks every time. He also helped him by giving him a pair of his trousers to help him in kind also. So now we will start from the second paragraph of page number 65. When Sergei moved into another house, he hired him to help in the packing and hauling of furniture. Hauling refers to transporting, carrying. So Sergei, he moved into another house. उसने अपना घर जब shift किया, he again called the beggar to help him in packing and carrying, transporting the furniture to the new house. This time the waif was sober, gloomy and silent. What is the meaning of waif? Yes, good. A homeless person. So homeless person, here waif is referred to the beggar. So this time when the beggar came to help him, he was sober. Means he was he was not under the influence of alcohol, but still he looked sad and he was silent. And he hardly touched the furniture and walked behind the wagons, hanging his head, not even making a pretense of appearing busy. So this time he was sad, he looked sad, but he was not feeling weak, he was not under the influence of the alcohol, वो नशे में नहीं था, but वो उदास दिख रहा था और sad था. And that's why he hardly touched the furniture. He did not help in carrying the furniture from one house to another. He just kept walking behind the wagons. Wagons means the vehicles, जो transport के लिए vehicles मंगवाए गए थे. He kept following, hanging his head, एक तरफ अपना सिर झुकाए. He just kept on walking and not even making a pretense. Pretense क्या होता है? To show that something which does not exist. हम जब दिखावा करते हैं, that is pretense. He did not even pretend to appear that as if he was very busy that day. And he only shivered in cold and became embarrassed when the carters jeered at him for his idleness, his feebleness and his tattered fancy overcoat. Carters, the person who drive cars, यहाँ पर carters उनको भी कहा जाता है, those who carry things, ठीक है ना? So he only shivered. Here is the beggar. He just shivered in cold. He did not do any work that day. He simply followed the vehicles, and he felt embarrassed when the carters, they started making fun of him. Jeered means to make fun of someone. So they were making fun of him because of his idleness, because that day this beggar was not doing anything, and his feebleness, feeble कहते हैं weak, so he was feeling weak, and they were also making fun of his tattered clothes, the overcoat that he was wearing. It was torn and worn, so that way they were making fun of his appearance. After the moving was over, Sergei sent for him. Sent for him means Sergei called the beggar. So when the shifting of the furniture was complete, then Sergei called him. He said, "Well, I am happy that my words have taken effect," he said, handing him a ruble. So he was very happy to see, Sergei was very happy to see a transformation in the man. He saw that now he was working hard and he was earning quite a good amount of money from him. He saw that he was a changed man now, because he also observed that day that he was not drunk that day. उसने उस दिन शराब नहीं पी हुई थी. He was not under the influence of the alcohol. So he says that I am happy that my words have taken effect. That the things that he had said to him, it has actually affected him. उस पर उसकी बातों का असर दिखाई दिया. And he handed him again a ruble there. Here's for your pains. I see you are sober and have no objection to work. What is your name? And see here, this is for the first time Sargi, he asked his name. When he saw the change in the man. When he saw that yes, actually now this man was making efforts towards working hard. So he said that, here's for your pains. Pains means the way you have worked hard. This money is for that hard work. I see you are sober, that you have left the habit of drinking now and now you don't have any objection to work. अब तुम्हें काम से कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, तुम willingly काम को कर रहे हो. What is your name? Lushkov, he said. Well, Lushkov, I can now offer you some other cleaner employment. Can you write? So when he saw that now this man was ready to do any kind of job, he told him that he was going to offer him some cleaner employment. Cleaner employment here refers to some noble, better work. Earlier वो क्या काम करता था? Rugs को साफ करना, arranging the wood shed, cutting the wood. Now he wanted to give him some respectable job. And he said that I have some cleaner employment for you. And he also asked, can you write? I can, the beggar said. Then take this letter to a friend of mine tomorrow and you will be given some copying to do. Work hard, don't drink, and remember what I have said to you. Goodbye. So he handed him a letter. उसने एक चिट्ठी उसको दी and he said take this letter to a friend of his and he said that he will be given some copying to do. Means some work of copying things. ठीक है? तो जैसे clerical job होता है, आपको सिर्फ नोटबुक पे कुछ कॉपी करना होता है, you will be given that kind of job. And he also advised him to work hard. That work hard and don't drink and remember what I have said to you. So he wished him goodbye and he said, don't forget my words, remember everything and keep working hard and don't drink anymore. Pleased at having put a man on the right path, Sergei tapped Lushkov kindly on the shoulder and even gave him his hand at parting. Pleased here means he was glad, happy. Sergei को बहुत खुशी महसूस हो रही थी कि उसकी वजह से एक इंसान सही रास्ते पर चल पड़ा था. So he has put a man onto a right path. He left his habit of drinking. Now he was willing to work because हम देखते हैं ना, earlier he was hesitating when he was asked to follow Olga to woodshed. So now he was ready to work. So the transformation that he had observed in the beggar, he was happy that at least he was able to bring a change in life of a person. And he tapped Lushkov. प्यार से थपकी देते हैं, that is tapping Lushkov kindly on the shoulder and even gave him his hand at parting. Parting means जब आप किसी को अलविदा कहते हो, किसी से दूर जाते हो, तो आप handshake करते हो. So he shook his hand with the beggar also. उसने अपनी खुशी जाहिर की और उससे हाथ मिलाए. Lushkov took the letter and from that day forth came no more to the yard for work. Lushkov, he took the letter and he went away, and after that he was never seen at the advocate's house. 2 years went by. Then one evening, as Sergei was standing at the ticket window of a theatre paying for his seat, he noticed a little man beside him with a coat collar of curly fur and a worn sealskin cap. So, 2 साल का लंबा वक्त जो था वो गुजर चुका था, ठीक है? And then one evening Sergei, he had gone to a theatre to watch a movie or a play, and there at the window he saw a man. He noticed that this man, little man, he was wearing a coat which had a curly furry collar, and he was also wearing a sealskin cap. Sealskin means the cap made of skin of a seal. Seal is an animal, sea animal. So उस जानवर की जो लेदर के, उसके चमड़े से बना हुआ वो कैप था. This little individual timidly asked the ticket seller for a seat in the gallery and paid for it in copper coins. So who is referred to as little individual here? Lushkov, the beggar. So this little individual timidly asked means very politely but little hesitatingly, he asked the ticket seller for a seat in the gallery. So जो theatre में different seats होती हैं and he wanted a gallery view, so he asked for the gallery seat and paid in it copper coins. That means जो Russian currency है, the coins were made of copper in those days. So that's why referring to copper coins. Lushkov, is that you? Cried Sergei, recognizing in the little man his former wood chopper. So when Lushkov, he saw this little man, he immediately recognized that he was none other than the person who used to come and chop wood at his house. So he recognized him, उससे पहचान लिया और उससे पूछा कि Lushkov, क्या तुम ही हो? How are you? What are you doing? How's everything with you? और वो उससे पूछता है कि तुम कैसे हो? How are you and how are things going on in his life? All right, he said. I am a notary now and I am paid 35 rubles a month. So now this man was doing a good job and he was employed as a notary. Now notary क्या होता है? A person authorized to perform some legal formalities. Legal formalities जैसे कुछ contract को certify करना. So this person is given the duty of signing documents जिसे आप कहते हैं ना attested करना. So that way his work was to do some attestation of legal documents, and this notary also has a seal or a stamp of his own. Official stamp होती है उसकी. So he had started working as a notary now, and he said, I am paid 35 rubles a month. So the earning also was good now, and his life has undergone a great change now. Thank heaven, that's fine. I'm delighted for your sake. I'm very, very glad, Lushkov. So Sergei was actually very happy to see this man in this situation that now he was a changed man. उसने अपनी पुरानी आदतें छोड़ दी थी. He left all his old ways and now he was living a civilized life. And he said, I'm delighted. Delighted means happy. For your sake, तुम्हारे लिए मैं बहुत खुश हूँ and I'm very very glad, Lushkov. You see, you are my godson. हिंदी में godson जैसे कहते हैं धर्मपुत्र. That means a person जिसको एक कोई promise करता है कि उसकी वो देखभाल करेगा, उसे पाल पोस कर बड़ा करेगा. So a promise to bring up, ठीक है ना, उसको upbringing के लिए जो जिम्मेदारी लेते हैं तो वो godfather बन जाते हैं. So he said, you are my godson. In a sense, I gave you a push along the right path, you know. Do you remember what a roasting I gave you, huh? Roasting कहते हैं scolding को. Now, see देखिए सर्गी अब क्या कर रहे हैं, वो एक तरह से अपना एहसान जताने लग गए हैं लुशकॉफ पर और उसे याद दिलाते हैं कि remember how I put you on the right path? Remember the scoldings that I used to give to you? And he said, it is all because of that now you are a changed man. और ये सब उसी वजह से है कि तुम अब एक changed इंसान हो. You are living a civilized now. I nearly had you sinking into the ground at my feet that day. इस लाइन का क्या मतलब है? That when he saw the second time when he had met this man, he was begging. He was as if metaphorically वो उसके पैरों पर गिरकर गिड़गिड़ा रहा था कि उसको मदद करो. So वो कहते हैं कि I nearly had you sinking into the ground at my feet that day. You were begging and you were asking for alms from me. आप गिड़गिड़ा रहे थे मेरे पैरों पर झुककर. Thank you, old man, for not forgetting my words. And he thanked Lushkov for remembering his words. कि मैंने तुम्हें जो कुछ सिखाया, मैंने तुमसे जो कुछ भी कहा, तुम भूले नहीं. You remembered everything, and thus now your life has taken a change. Thank you too, said Lushkov. If I hadn't come to you, then I might still have been calling myself a teacher or a student to this day. Yes, by flying to your protection, I dragged myself out of a pit. Lushkov भी उसे thank करता है he showed his gratitude to Sargi. And he said that I am also thankful to you, I am grateful to you, because he said if I hadn't come to you, then I might be still have been calling myself a teacher. So he says that had he not met Sargi that day, so he would have been calling himself as a school teacher. That means he would have been lying to people. लोगों से वो झूठ ही बोल रहा होता और भीख मांग रहा होता. And he said, yes, by flying to your protection means by coming to you, I dragged myself out of the pit of darkness. कहते मैंने अंधकार के गड्ढे में गिरने से अपने आप को बचा लिया, वरना वो क्या रह जाता, वो एक ड्रंकार्ड बन के रह जाता, एक जॉबलेस पर्सन बन के रह जाता. एंड ही थैंक्ड Sargi that he offered him a job, and when he came under his protection, he was actually saved from the pit of failure, disappointment and pit of darkness. कि उस गड्ढे में गिरने से तुमने मुझे बचा लिया. And I'm thankful to you, I'm grateful to you. Sargi also said, I'm very glad indeed. Sargi को खुशी होती है जब लुश्कॉफ अपना आभार उसके सामने व्यक्त करता है, when he shows his gratitude to Sargi. Thank you for your kind words and deeds. I am very grateful to you and to your cook. So अब जो है लुश्कॉफ थैंक करता है Sargi के कुक को भी. वो कहता है I am grateful to you and the words and deeds done by you, but I am also grateful to your cook. अब भला ओल्गा के प्रति वो क्यों ग्रेटफुल है? ओल्गा तो उसे दिन भर कोसती रहती थी. God bless that good and noble woman. You spoke finely then, and I shall be indebted to you to my dying day. कहता तुम हमेशा मेरे साथ अच्छे से बात करते रहे. तुमने last day when they met, we see how Sargi was talking to that man, the beggar. He was very polite that day with the beggar because he was extremely happy to see him a changed man. So he said, I am really thankful that you spoke finely that day to me, and I shall be indebted. Indebted means हमेशा तुम्हारा कर्जदार रहूंगा. So I shall be indebted to you my dying day. So मरने तक I will be grateful to you, indebted to you. But strictly speaking, it was your cook Olga who saved me. But he said that if I talk about that lady, I am saved just because of that woman. She was the one who saved me. How's that? Sargi is surprised. और वो पूछता कि ये कैसे हुआ? When I used to come to your house to chop wood, she used to begin, oh, you sot you, oh, you miserable creature, there's nothing for you but ruin. And then she would sit down opposite me and grow sad, look into my face and weep. So now he is telling the things that had happened. It was not that Olga used to just scold the beggar. He said that yes, it is true. She used to scold me every time. She would curse me by saying, oh, you sot. Sot कहते हैं a habitual drunkard को, कि तुम एक नशा करने वाले इंसान हो. And she would start cursing the man. उसे अलग अलग तरह से उसे miserable creature बुलाती थी. And he said कि तुम्हारे लाइफ में कुछ नहीं बचा है, just ruin. सब कुछ बर्बाद हो जाएगा तुम्हारे लाइफ में. But after saying these words, she would sit down opposite to Lushkov and she would grow sad, she would become sad and then weep. She would begin to cry. वो रोने लग जाती थी और क्या कहती थी? Oh, you unlucky man, there is no pleasure for you in this world and there will be none in the world to come. You drunkard, you will burn in hell, oh you unhappy one. And so she would carry on, you know, in that strain. Strain refers to in the same tone. First she would scold him in an angry mood. Angrily she would start scolding him and then cursing him. But later on again she would become sad. But she would keep on cursing him by saying that nothing is left in your life. You are an unlucky man. You are suffering in your life. You have just sadness in your life. You are living in a gloomy world. And she says that you are an unhappy one. कि तुम एक बहुत ही unhappy इंसान हो. And thus she would carry on in the same tone. She would weep for Lushkov then. I can't tell you how much misery she suffered, how much tears she shed for my sake. And he added that that Lushkov, he had no words to explain the way she cried for him. And he said that the misery that she suffered seeing me into that condition and the way she would shed tears for me. जिस तरह से उसने मेरे दर्द को समझकर उस दर्द को महसूस किया और कितने आंसू उसने बहाए, I cannot explain that in words. But the chief thing was, the main thing was, she used to chop the wood for me. So now we come to know कि the man, he was not in a situation to chop wood. He was very weak. He was in the effect of that alcohol. And he was not well also whenever he would come to Sergei's house. But still he would chop the woods. But now we come to know that he had never chopped the woods. It was Olga who would do the work. So he said that she used to chop the wood for me. Do you know, sir, that I did not chop one single stick of wood for you? She did it all. Why this saved me, why I changed, why I stopped drinking at the sight of her, I cannot explain. And he admitted the truth in front of Sergei, that it was Olga who would do all the work which was assigned to him. He had never chopped a single wood. All the job was done by Olga. And he said that I cannot explain this, that why her gestures, her emotions affected me, why I became a changed man, why I left my old ways. It is hard to explain, but he accepted that he is a changed man. I only know that owing to her words and noble deeds, a change took place in my heart. She set me right and I shall never forget it. However, it is time to go now. There goes the bell. Lushkov, he bowed and departed to the gallery. So theatre में जब movie शुरू होती है, bell बज जाती है. So when the bell rang, he said goodbye to Sergei and left. But before leaving, he told the truth to Sergei, that how he came on the right path. It was not because of Sergei, it was because of Olga. The way she had shown concern towards the beggar, the way she would sympathize for him, the way she would cry for him, her gestures, her feelings, her words brought a great change in the beggar's life. And he had left all his old ways. So this is the story, that how kind behavior, kind attitude towards others can bring change in the lives of people who are stubborn in their attitude. ऐसे लोगों में भी बदलाव लाया जा सकता है अगर हम अपने बिहेवियर में काइंडनेस रखते हैं, दूसरों के प्रति हम एक सिंपैथी शो करते हैं एंड उस तरह से लोगों की मदद के लिए हम आगे आते हैं. एंड दिस इज हाउ वी सी दैट ओल्गा ब्रॉट अ चेंज इन द लाइफ ऑफ द beggar. बट एक और थीम है जो हाईलाइट होता है व्हेन वी कम टू द एंड पार्ट, दैट अगर हम किसी पर कोई एहसान करते हैं हमें उसे जताना नहीं चाहिए. द वे Sergei, he was talking to the beggar that how he was happy that his words has affected him, and this way he was actually trying to impress himself upon him, and he wanted that he should express, Lushkov should express his gratitude towards him. So when Lushkov said that I am thankful to you, he became glad, he felt happy. वो हिंदी में कहावत है ना, नेकी कर दरिया में डाल. सो अगर हम किसी के प्रति काइंडनेस करते हैं तो हमें उसे जताना नहीं चाहिए. I hope the story is clear to you. Now I want that you should take the silent reading of the portion that we have read today.